guys, and welcome to another episode of Working Money, getting your money working for you. Now, I just wanted to take a quick sec to remind you guys, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Click that little bell for new video notifications, and like the videos if you guys like the content I'm providing. And always comment on the videos. I love hearing what you guys have to say. I got a lot of great comments yesterday on the video talking about swing trading Bitcoin, but a lot of you guys had some questions regarding your XRP, and some of you want to swing trade your XRP. I mean, I don't know if you should swing trade your XRP. However, you guys are adults. It's your choice. I will be doing a video on the numbers for that in the future. But today, guys, I want to talk about this article here. I found it in the news today. Ripple's best quarter ever. XRP market slowed considerably. Shows the official Q2 report. So the official quarter 2 report was out. And I'm going to just read this article a little bit, guys. We're going to talk about it. Ripple Labs recently released the XRP markets report for quarter 2 of this year. The report details the developments that have occurred over the past 3 months regarding the XRP space and provided a perspective on institutional investors. Primarily, Ripple sold around 73.53 million of XRP, with these sales accounting for 0.125% of the global volume of XRP transactions. This includes 56.6 million worth of XRP sold programmatically and 16.8 million in XRP through direct sales of the XRP to LLC, a registered MSB. Out of the 55 billion placed in escrow by Ripple, 3 billion were released this quarter, with 2.7 billion returned to escrow. So guys, as you can see, the volumes are quite low. They are not, the 3 billion were released this quarter. As you know, Ripple says that they're releasing 1 billion XRP per month as needed, but 2.7 of those were returned to escrow. Ripple's escrow of XRP consists of independent and discrete on-ledger escrows that release a total of 1 billion XRP per month. Yeah, we know that. The purpose of this is to provide an upper limit of sorts on the amount of new XRP that can be brought into circulation. So Ripple's blog on the topic states, the amount of XRP actually released into circulation will likely be much less than this. Any additional XRP left over each month will be placed into a new escrow and released in the first month of in which no escrow currently was released. Okay. The second quarter saw the remaining 300 million XRP being used to help support the XRP ecosystem. And guys, as we know, volume's quite low right now. The prices are quite low. But guys, Ripple is planning this intelligently. They have a plan for XRP, and so the second quarter saw the remaining 300 million XRP being used to help support the XRP ecosystem. So guys, as we know, the ecosystem is what Ripple is trying to foster right now. This is their future, okay? In May, Ripple announced the launch of Spring, a financing program for new development in the XRP ecosystem. It also aims to incentivize the creation of new use cases for the XRP token. This includes the entry of Coil into the XRP ecosystem. So Coil, guys, Spring, these are programs that will be using the XRP token, and Ripple is making sure that these programs are fostered properly with regards to the XRP token. So Coil is a company led by one of the creators of the Interledger protocol, Stefan Thomas, and aims to utilize XRP in conjunction with the Interledger protocol to allow for supporting online content through micropayments. Moreover, XRP is being used by Scooter Braun, and I didn't know this, an entertainment talent manager who has managed the likes of David Guetta, I don't know this artist, Ariana Grande, and Justin Bieber. I know those two. Braun is utilizing XRP to improve artists' abilities to monetize and manage their content through his company. So guys, even at this consumer level, this high consumer level, as we know, these artists make millions of dollars per year. And Scooter Braun is, I know he founded Justin Bieber when he was just a kid in Stratford, Ontario. And, he is smart enough to be working with Ripple and XRP and is using the technology to help these artists monetize their content. So another interesting tidbit that I didn't know about XRP, getting into this entertainment space here. Ripple also provided insights on the current state of the market, pointing to a correlation between the price of XRP and the overall market cap. They stated the tight correlation is indicative of a market that is still in its infancy. And guys, this is what we've been saying this whole time, right? This market is not mature yet. Traders have yet to distinguish among the intrinsic values of the best known digital assets. As the industry matures and decides what it deems most useful and valuable, we should expect to see more separation. So this is a very important statement, okay? We're still seeing a very, very immature market. Ripple states that once people discover the intrinsic value of the tokens, this is when we'll see certain tokens launch, other tokens fall, and I think they're very confident that their XRP token is going to be one of those tokens that will show value in the real world space, right? Ripple further reinforced the differences between Ripple and XRP, stating, "It's also important to note that despite Ripple having its best quarter ever in quarter two, in terms of customers signed, XRP's price continued to decline with those of other digital assets, underscoring XRP's independence from Ripple." And guys, as we know, this is what's really important right now on everybody's minds, and this just, hits the point home once again. Ripple's having its best quarter ever, or rather, Ripple had its best quarter ever in quarter two. However, the price of XRP continued to decline with those of all the other digital assets in the space, not only underscoring XRP's independence from Ripple, but also just proving that, this token right now is just, it's running in line with all the other tokens. It's trading the same way all the other tokens are in an immature market, in an immature space. And so, yeah. Ripple also spoke about the general position the market was in, dealing with issues of regulatory concern. Moreover, the report had a section dedicated to the announcements made by the banking space with respect to cryptocurrency. And so it talks a little bit about banks and cryptocurrency and how it's the future. But guys, ultimately, this article is just hitting home some of the facts that we already know. Best quarter ever, basically highlighting it, Ripple's had its best quarter ever. XRP has slowed down considerably in terms of sales. But as we know, all the altcoins have slowed down. We've only seen Bitcoin just picking up recently in the last couple of days. But guys, this just goes back to the fact that, we're in an immature market still. Once we see another bull run, the craze happens again. Your grandma starts talking about Bitcoin once again. It's in the news. The financial people on AM radio decide to talk about the price of Bitcoin along with the Dow and the NASDAQ and the price of the dollar. This is when we'll see the cryptocurrency market thrive again. So guys, thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.